the essential 7 writing skills your team must have. Hi there. If you've ever been involved in recruiting new staff, you'll know that formal skills are just half the picture that you need in the perfect candidate. The other half is a combination of being well organised, a good team player, and a good communicator. Good communication gets things done. It demonstrates options, explains benefits, sells through initiatives, drives actions, and so much more. If you're trying to lift your team's communication skill set this year, here are the 7 skill sets that I believe every professional must have. My name's Stephanie and I have been working for 15 plus years with professionals in all kinds of sectors: law, finance, engineering, accounting, and many more, to help them lift their craft in the areas I'm about to introduce. Make sure you listen to the end where I'll share a couple of tips of actions that you can take to start to guide your team in the right direction. Skill set number 1 is getting to the point. Now, every sector has its own complexity, but there is a way of getting to the point and avoiding information overload. Teach your team about the Minto Pyramid principle, which delivers its conclusions first and the supporting information after that. Look it up online if you haven't heard of that before. Skill set number 2 is correct grammar and punctuation. Now, in many cases, poor grammar doesn't change meaning, it just makes a writer look a bit unprofessional. But in some cases, grammar does change sentence meaning, and that is obviously a problem. You can't have that happening in business contracts or proposals. If you're not sure where to start, a good place is to simply have a style guide or learn how to use AI tools effectively. Skill set number 3 is well-organized materials. Professional writing should be logically structured with clear information groupings and headings and lists that make content skimmable. That is especially important for longer documents and emails. Skill set number 5 is persuasive skills. I believe that every professional, no matter how junior, needs to learn how to write persuasively. A good persuasive argument at its core is simply a piece of writing that answers the question, what's in it for you, the reader? So before starting, be sure to brainstorm your reader's needs thoroughly. Skill set number 5 is a confident approach to reporting. Business reports are a critical tool allowing professionals to discuss or analyze a piece of business activity. Your team must be able to distill complex information into concise summaries, whether it's for executives or clients, and to support this with relevant data and graphics. Skill set number 6 is on-point emails and other communications. So we've all cringed at emails that get the tone wrong, whether they're too blunt or stiffly formal or packed with emojis and slang. Your team needs to know how to adjust their tone to different stakeholders, and they also need to know how to craft their messages when delivering sensitive information, such as bad news or criticism. And finally, skill set number 7. Separate to grammar, which I talked about earlier, little flaws like spelling mistakes, punctuation errors, and even weird line breaks can make a document look very unprofessional. Make sure your team knows what best practice looks like, and also that they've factored in enough time to make those changes before hitting the send button. Okay, so what are the solutions to these issues? Well, like many things, it starts with an awareness of the problem, plus some goal setting, and then giving your people the time and resources to make the changes. Resources might mean things like creating or sharing an awareness of your in-house style guide, having a folder of best practice examples that the team can refer back to again and again, and even having up-to-date templates that help the team know what to write where. More in-depth support might involve offering some training, either face-to-face or remote, or even offering subscriptions to online micro-learning modules that allow people to learn in their own time. Good communication is really important to career progress. Keep offering your team the right guidance and you'll see all kinds of improvements in all the right ways.